guys, I promise you this is the last video that we're going to do on coral snakes, at least this species coral snake. As mentioned in the Organism of the Week video, coral snakes are elapids, which, in case you didn't know, means that it's related to true cobras, mambas, king cobras, death adders, are all elapids along with many other species of snake. Today, we are going to be talking about the venom of the eastern coral snake. Now, elapids are very different from vipers, such as the rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes and other vipers, pit vipers, have non-fixed fangs, so the fangs fold up in order to close the mouth. With elapids, they don't. The elapids are fixed. Sorry. I'm tired. The fangs are fixed. And they are in the front. In the case of the eastern coral snake, again, like I said, they're not fit. They are fixed. And they're pretty small. In the case of the eastern coral snake, they aren't the biggest fangs, but make no mistake about it, they are highly venomous. There is a myth that coral snakes have to chew to get the venom into you. That is false. They do not. They can just bite you. In fact, they can deliver venom in a very quick bite. Elapid venom tends to be neurotoxic, but venoms can be slightly different depending upon the locale, depending upon the species. So that's important to remember also. The good news is there is antivenom. However, if left untreated, eventually it will unalive you because the venom acts on nerve signals, or the nervous system, and it will paralyze the diaphragm. And if it paralyzes the diaphragm, you cannot breathe. We talked about how the eastern coral snake is rarely seen, and therefore not very many people do get bit by the coral snake. In fact, they amount for a very small fraction. Coral snakes account for only a very small percentage of all snake bites, and I will put that percentage actually into the video when I edit it. A bite from an eastern coral snake may not have any marks showing when you get bit. But if you even think that you've been bit, you need to seek medical treatment. I also heard where you may not have symptoms for a few hours, until a few hours after the bite. Symptoms of a bite are going to be swelling in the localized area, some tenderness maybe. Eventually you will suffer nausea, vomiting, slurred speech, double vision, drooping eyes, muscle weakness, and paralysis. And like I mentioned before, unaliving comes from the fact that it causes respiratory failure. Believe me when I say that coral snakes are one of the most toxic snakes in the United States, and possibly in North America. Now, I said coral snakes. There are 3 species in United States. There is the eastern, which is what's in front of you. A Texan, I will try and get pictures if I can. And the Arizona coral snake. So between the 3 of them, and all 3 of course are elapids, are toxic, where the eastern may even be more toxic than the other 2. if I understood my reading correctly. Do not handle the snake. Do not pick it up. Do not mess with it. Because the price for the drug, the price for the antivenom is up there. Yes. Now, the venom can actually sell for around $4,000 per gram, and it shows promise as an antiviral drug and as an antimicrobial drug. Antimicrobial? Did I say that right? However, should you get bit, it may cost you between $1,556 to $3,198 per vial. Again, do not pick this snake up. Oftentimes, treatment for a bite is at least 4 to 3. I think it's 3 to 5 vials, so do the math. Please, again, do not pick this snake up. Leave them alone. The best way to get bit by the snake is to pick them up. The best way not to get bit, is simply leave them alone. And that is the end of our video.